Hi everyone. Happy Tuesday. My brain is slowly clinking gears together it's Tuesday. Hello, Callie. So lovely to see you at the start of the stream. How are you feeling? How's your day been? I hope you've had a lovely evening and afternoon. I guess start of evening. Afternoon into evening. The sun is just setting right now and it's really bumming me out. DJ, hello. I like that the first two people in are the people I'm seeing the Hunger Games with. I'm so excited. I'm literally so excited for this Friday. Also, Delta, hello. Jahul, hello. And Chris, hello. It's funny, listening to this song, I was like, oh, it reminds me of the On My Way song. Ba-ba-da-ba, ba-ba-da-ba. I don't remember what it's called, but that song was I was like, oh, we're on an adventure. Yes, I am so excited for Hunger Games. Even though my beautiful Josh Hutcherson isn't going to be in it, I feel like I, as well as many people, am suddenly like, Josh Hutcherson once again. I took a break. I was in Matilda. I didn't know that. I am good. I am good, Jahul. I'm sleepy. Do I seem not good? I'm self-conscious. So I haven't even started them yet. I'm getting really in my head. But starting tomorrow, Lisa's being mischieved, yes. Starting tomorrow, I start taking Prozac. So I'll be on 2 antidepressants at the same time. Well, I start taking Prozac and I lower my dose of Celexa. So it's my transition period over the next few months. So I sent literally all of my friends messages about this. But chat, if you're like, wow, Mary's being kind of weird, it's the drugs. I don't know how I'm gonna react. Maybe I'll be great, maybe it'll be bad, but we'll figure it out. So just so chat knows, if I'm being weird, I'm in a transitional phase. Also, hi Matt, the gibberish lines you are, you know what they say about the young. You know what they say about the young. You know what they say about the young. J-Law got me into Hunger Games. I feel like she was quite an iconic casting. I was such a snob about it because I was such a big fan of the books. I was like, I don't like her as Katniss, but she made a really good Katniss. And in retrospect, she did a really good job. I was on Prozac in my 20s. It helped a lot. But then I felt medicated. Then I went off it against my doc's advice. Oh no. Yeah, I'm getting on Prozac. This is a journey. I'm getting on Prozac to help me with getting off Celexa because Celexa has really, really bad withdrawal symptoms. And so getting onto Prozac will help me get off of the Celexa, and then the Prozac is a lot easier to get off of. The withdrawal symptoms aren't as bad. Because the goal is to get me onto a different third antidepressant. A mysterious third antidepressant enters the arena. Still looking all shiny. I know, I'm dewy on this day. I did my makeup only a few hours ago. So this is, I don't know, nothing I have is super mattifying, but you know what? I like glistening. It's my natural glow. It's my aura, okay? It's the energy I bring here today to twitch.tv/YouTube/TikTok with the multi-streaming. So yeah, I will be good. We're just gonna transition a little bit and we're gonna take it as it comes. And I'm gonna be nauseous all the time probably, and that'll suck, but it'll be good. Verselli, hello. Speaking of people that had negative experiences getting off Celexa, Verselli, I'm starting that journey tomorrow. I was just saying. I'm Shiny Mary, yes. This is my shiny. Oh, I got lipstick on my teeth. Yeah, regular Mary has brown hair. Shiny Mary has the red purple hair. Borble's over. It's Berselli's birthday. Berselli, happy birthday. Is it really? I saw that you were saying that in Syfy's chat, but sometimes people on the internet lie, so Top dog. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're having a good day. Wait, TJ. You've been subbed to me for a year? Oh, I guess that maybe makes sense. That just feels like a really long time. But no, it does make sense. I've known you for that long. Oh, that's so strange. Time is an illusion. Okay, happy birthday, Briselli. Happy birthday from all of us to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Syfy. Is it Briselli's birthday? Or did I just lie? Did I lie on twitch.tv and now I'm banned from the platform because I sung someone the non-official happy birthday song? Because aren't the people that own the happy birthday song like really weird about it? It is. Okay, good. Happy birthday. I'm skipping the timeline. Yeah. Oh my god. I don't know. This last year has been a bit of a blur. Much like my face on video. A bit of a blur. Oh. Look at that butt. Sorry. It's so clear with his black fur. He's surprising. He's in a little bit of a mood. My one of my neighbors had their dog up and they were practicing like sitting in stays outside. And so Muska was just sitting in the window like sorry, I don't mean to be weird. Yeah, he's a little zoomy guy. Well, maybe he's fine right now. I don't know. He was zooming, but maybe this is a post-Zoom settle. That's what I do after every single meeting I have on Zoom. I have to lay down for a while. I have to settle. And he's just a kitty cat. He's just a little guy. He's so sweet. Except he hates his new, I got him an automatic feeder, and he doesn't like it. He's very upset about it. I'm ruining his life right now. So this is the face of a sad, poor child who suffers greatly in my home because he has a feeder that feeds him automatically. What was that? Honestly, same. Me and Muska have the same brain. Just like looking around with my mouth open. Yeah, bold of me to control his diet. Bold. He got so spoiled. I did not think that letting him eat whenever he wanted would be the problem that it was. The sound, no, he loves the sound. The sound, because the sound is great. He's like, oh, it's my food in my bowl. He runs off to it. I just think he doesn't think it's enough. Also, I need to adjust the timing on it too. It's weird. It's weird. Oh man, I got so sleepy. I will say pros and cons of going to bed at 8 and waking up at 5. I get so tired around this time. So you could say that's a pro and a con, because I fall asleep really easily now at 5. Not at 5. At 8. But yeah, like 4 o'clock I start getting my evening sleepies. And I really just have to get stuff done in the morning because I don't get a lot done in the evening. It's cold, but I don't want to turn on my heating. I'm just pull up my blanket. My Nancy Drew blanket. Hello, Lou Frisbra. Yes, we will do more creepy ghost time. I want to finish this game because I've been streaming it for, it feels like a year. For my entire life, and I'd like to start streaming something different. That being said, I don't quite know what I want to stream right after this, but oh my god, it was so cold on my walk to work this morning. It was the sort of cold you get into a warm building and you feel like your bones feel cold. You're like, oh, I'm chilled. Like this morning, it was really hard to get out of bed because I was just like, up, like blanket pulled up to my nose, like I'm not, oh wait, I can actually I'm not getting out of here. But God, I love it. I love so much more when it's cold than it's warm. I was thinking about this with streaming. I feel like it's so much easier for me to stream. Well, there's 2 layers to it. It's so much easier for me to stream in the fall and winter because it's cold. Because I feel like streaming when it's hot out, I get so hot and overwhelmed and I don't want to be on camera and I don't want to wear makeup. And so when I'm cold, like that's not a problem. But in the wintertime, that's when the seasonal depression hits. And so I don't want to be on camera because I'm seasonally depressed. So like at the end of the day, there's only like 2 months out of the year streaming is good. And probably this is one of them. It's like November and April streaming is like the best thing ever. And then every other month of the year, I'm like, which I feel like adds up considering how much I've been streaming as well with the morning ones. Absolutely, absolutely, Lufrisra. But I like it. I prefer it over the warm. I feel like I can manage this better than when it's hot out. When it's hot out, I feel like I'm just an empty shell of who I was in the past. I'm sad. Yeah, I'm sad. But at least when it's cold, I wish it was just cold but not dark. I'm watching the sunset. It's a sad day. The sun is setting on another day. Single tear rolls down my cheek. But life goes on. Oh, I also want to say, sorry, I looked at this box behind me. Where is she? Where's my girl? Oh, I moved her so I could take a video of her. But I did just put up a YouTube video on Monday. You should check out if you haven't had the chance. I'm back on my YouTube grind for a bit. Again, I feel like the transition in the season does things to me where I'm suddenly very productive. I'm suddenly on the grind. Deal with cold better than the heat. Yeah, oh, that only has summer. Oh no, oh, that's so hard. Yeah, at least like, we get like baby seasons in Washington, I feel like, where we like experience all of the seasons of the year. But none of them are like too harsh, except they're getting harsher because, you know, climate change and all. Frubes! Remember Ridley Scott had already made a Zelda movie that came out in 1985 called Legend that starred an elf boy played by Tom Cruise? I didn't know that. Also, yeah, what's the feeling on the Zelda movie stuff? I have no feelings? I didn't even see the Mario movie. What video game movie have I seen? I feel like oh, Five Nights at Freddy's, which was great. So if they just make Josh Hutcherson Link, I'll be fine. Thank you, Syfy. I enjoyed making that video. It was fun. I want more scones. I want like a savory scone though. They only sell the scones with jam, but I'm like, why can't you have like a, I don't know what they would put on it to make it savory. I guess just butter, like just a buttered scone would be nice. Some video essays refer to that movie as the possible inspiration for the Zelda games. Interesting. I did not want Tom Cruise in it. Isn't Tom Cruise like into the Scientology? I so don't vibe with that. I so don't vibe with Scientology. Quote of the day from Mary. Isn't he? Or am I lying? Because that would be... No, yeah. Okay, he is. Yeah, I don't like that. That stuff freaks me out. Cults freak me out. Organized religion freaks me out. How's everybody else doing? How was everybody's weekend? Oh, and he calls psychiatry. Oh, good. Oh, good. Oh, no, that's fun, Frooms. That's fun. I hope you all have been doing well. Had a good weekend. I was sick this weekend, which was a major bummer. I was taking a medication that did not play nice, so I had super bad stomach. Yeah, only Cult of the Lamb. Only one cult here, and it's a lamb one. Yeah, I don't like Scientology. I feel like I'm gonna be on a list, but it's a list they wrote, so I don't care. And they'll be like, Mary sucks. If I disappear, we know why. It's the drugs. Man, I crack myself up. Okay. Seeing you early, but I'm working. Yeah, no worries. I know it's hard. It's hard streaming at times where everyone is available because I have my UK friends, I have my East Coast friends. So having the 2 stream times, you know, I'm trying to grab my different audiences, Make some content for everyone. I think any religious group that's too extreme and intense is culty. Yeah, same. The only difference between religions and cults is the number of people who believe in it. Well, I don't know about that because I don't know. Like, what is the line? Right? Sweet Home Season 2. Oh, I've never heard of that. Right, Syfy, I'm so sad. I hate that the sun sets so early now. Alex, hello. How are you? What is Sweet Home? I feel like I just heard about this from somewhere. Oh, it's a drama. Oh. I want to get into dramas so bad. I want to get into K-dramas. I want to get into C-dramas. Oh my god, all the time. I don't know who they are. There's someone on TikTok that streams C-dramas. I love a C-drama. I love like a Chinese historical drama. Like, I'm like... Except they do this weird thing where they dub over their actresses. It's so common and it's so weird. Because I don't know if they're dubbing over it into like a different language or a different dialect, but it's so strange because like it's obvious. Like it's like that voice is not coming from that person. Cults have many believers. I mean that whole town. Oh, Jamestown. Yeah, that stuff's very sad. Catholics gather and chant and pretend to eat Jesus and drink his blood. Okay, well, when you put it that way. I've heard Alice in Borderlands is good as well. I have a lot of shows I need to catch up on. I want to watch, what is it, like 1,000 Girlfriends or 100 Girlfriends? Lemon was talking about it in her stream, and she said she was enjoying it, so maybe I could watch it. Yeah, I'm doing good. They dub over the actors because the actors have an accent. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Yeah, it's so interesting, like TV culture in other countries. I just want to watch more international TV. I want to watch more TV in general. I just can't. I can't like get myself to sit through it, except if it's like on TikTok or something, and I'm just like in the perfect mood. Sorry, I have a hair. Look at my eye. I'm gonna quickly remove. Yeah, it's so strange to me, Alex. Like, my brain struggles with it. Even if I don't know the language, if it just seems off, I'm like, what is this? So the dub is still Chinese, but with professional voice actors. China is huge, so people have different accents depending on where they're from. That is so interesting to think about. And I mean, that makes complete sense. Like, people are going to have different dialects depending on where they're from. And you might still want to cast that actor or actress, but they might not quite sound right. Someone's been chewing on my cables. I wonder who. Cut away to shot of me. Ugh. I feel like I had something else to ask y'all. Anybody else gonna go see the Hunger Games? I'm going on Friday. I'm excited. This weekend I got sick. Didn't get to go to the concert I wanted to go to. Recorded a video today, so that'll be fun. Makes sense, Lou Frisra. Yeah, where they'll adjust it to be like the correct dialect to fit the drama and stuff like that. That's so interesting. I feel like that's something so many historical dramas that are at least filmed in the US, or that I've seen in the US, or in English countries, maybe I should say, English-speaking countries, just tend to go for English accents if they want like a historical vibe, which in some ways makes sense because it's like, but, you know, I don't know. It feels, I don't know. I feel like I'm not having a very nuanced take on this. I hope you're picking up when I'm putting it down, though, that, like, we always go for English, and maybe that isn't always the most, I don't know, reasonable choice. But I guess it makes more sense than, like, a voice like mine. Because, like, people weren't talking like me in the 1800s. At least I don't think so. Like, they all had transatlantic accents. No, I'm kidding. Maybe they were. Who knows? I wasn't there. You guys weren't there. So, can't prove me wrong. They were cool. They're very cool, hot, sexy. It's actually me time traveling. I'm actually in the past and the future right now. Oh my god, I'm famous. I'm on TV. Mickey. Hello. On Berselli's birthday, I'm on TV. I live in the future. China's way more strict in their historical dramas these days. I do like how they try to be accurate, even if it's a drama and accurate history. It kind of pisses me off. Yeah, I always appreciate when like people strive for accuracy, especially with clothing, because I am such like a historical clothing little simp. That being said, I don't know too much in the grand scheme about it, but like to know something's really accurately made always just feels good, and because it like adds so much more depth to what you're watching and your understanding of the time period. The heater popped, made a suspicious sound. It's like I should close my blind. My neighbors are going to be able to see in my very brightly lit window, and they're going to be like, what is she doing? Oh, speaking of neighbors, my upstairs neighbor moved, and I did not know. I was like, wow, he's been so quiet lately. This is so nice, because he's like quite a stompy guy. And no, turns out he just moved. Like they were up cleaning the unit upstairs. Catalyst, hello. How are you? They were so loud yesterday. Like I forgive them though, because like he got to clean. I'm not going to be upset about them being loud during like normal working hours. But yeah, I'm a little nervous because that means someone new is going to move in. So I'm like, who will they be? What if they'll be me? What if they'll set up their stream stuff right above mine, and then they're gonna be better at streaming than me, and they're gonna be louder than me? There can only be one. Berselli, that's what we all need. We need professional upstairs neighbors. And honestly, like, he was okay. Like, he sometimes would just blast his music when he was cleaning, but like, I get it, you know? You gotta blast the music when cleaning sometimes. So, you know, you move past it. I don't know if he heard me ever though, but because I could hear him a lot, I'm like, probably could hear me like screaming, playing video games. Recently watched Pluto on Netflix. It was really good. Ooh, I'll have to look into it. I don't have Netflix right now. Why was I thinking about getting Netflix? There was some reason, but maybe I can find it online. Is it a space anime? It is. Space is scary. Fun fact. Streamer apartment building. I feel like they... Chris, have you heard of like the Hype House? Chris, I got a whole new content world for you. No, honestly, like I love that conceptually of like streamer apartment, but also, yeah, I feel like every instance I've seen of a bunch of content creators like living together, well, I guess in most of those situations they live in the same house, which is pretty much always a bad idea. I don't know. Like, unless you all have separate rooms, but even still, like, it's one of those things where I'm like, oh, it sounds so fun to live with your friends, and then you live with your friends, and then you're like, I want my own space really bad right now. I want to be able to wake up at 5 a.m. and stream and not feel too bad about it. Yeah, oh my god. Saifi, be my upstairs neighbor. Reminds me of an Am I the Asshole post where the poster was like, my infant screams at the top of their lungs for 20 minutes at 3 a.m. And my neighbors complained to me, You are the asshole, friend. Oh my god. I would hate that. Like the amount of self-awareness you would need to lack to be like, am I the asshole? Did I do something wrong? Like, yeah, people don't like being woken up by a crying child. Gotta figure that out, bud. The futuristic show where humans and robots live together and have equal rights based on an Astro Boy story. That's cool. I'd like to check that out. I always meant to like learn at least the story of Astro Boy because I feel like it's such a, you know, like a pinnacle of anime, one of the first series. It'd be cool to see someone walk by in the background while I'm also watching their content on a separate screen. That would be kind of cool. It'd be spooky though. I feel like I would see too much. I'd be like, oh, I know your secrets. I know where you are right now. I did have a friend that used to do that. Oh my god, in like 2021 when I was streaming, he like would bring me food sometimes. Shout out Patrick for bringing me poutine when I was streaming. What Nancy Drew game was it? No, it was, oh my god, it was Pajama Sam and then Danger on Deception Island. I was streaming and Patrick brought me poutine. Sometimes memories are just, you know, so bold in your mind. You're like, I remember that specific moment. And then I have a situation where my team was like, hey, did we run a program last week? And it took me like an hour to figure out if we actually did the program or not. We did. I just could not remember. I was like, did we do that program? Like, was I there? So, you know, it's the duality of man, is not remembering something you did literally like a week ago, but clearly remembering something that happened 3 years ago. Yeah, it's probably Pajama Jam is the best game. I need to stream the rest of the games because I bought them all. Like that day for that stream, I was like, I'll just buy them all and I'll stream them all. And then I only ever streamed the first one. There are 2 kinds of people. Those who believe you need to be courteous of your neighbors, and those who believe you should be as loud as you want in an apartment because your neighbors should only live in an apartment if they can tolerate you. Ugh. Yeah, I do feel like that is the vibe. My fear is I hope I'm the first type of person, but I'm afraid I seem like the second because I have bad like volume awareness. I have a really hard time knowing when I'm really loud. I need like my computer to be like, Mary, be quiet. Because I was always one of those kids where people would be like, Mary, you're yelling. And I'd be like, I didn't even notice I was yelling. Like, I'm just enthusiastic. Oh, look at him. So yeah, I'm very afraid that I'm the sort of person that like leaves things super loud, but I don't realize it. Oh no, Chris, I don't know. Oh my god, I'm getting so many beeps and boops. So many boops and beeps. And now I can't think. Yeah, okay, yes, Saifi, I have a very loud laugh. And I snore. I started snorting like 2 years ago. I never snorted before, I feel like. And now I can't stop. Now I'm a snorty lady. Can only clearly remember all the super awkward moments in my life, and so the waiter says, enjoy your food, and I respond, you too. I love there was like a twick twalk trend around that. Checkmate, get doxxed. Oh my god, you're actually a teacher. Okay, but like, I've been pretty open about teaching people every day of my life. It's called, I can't think of a joke. Damn it. But like, so fair, Briselli, like me working at the Boys and Girls Club, literally like yelling but not is the volume my voice was. It's like I'm not yelling, but like you're gonna hear me. I know you can hear me. I'll wait. Me. All of 2020. That was me. I mumble when I speak. Oh, I mean, it's hard. It's hard. Some of those things are like, some of them can just be habitual, right? It's just how you're used to speaking. And then I feel like as well, if you suffer with anxiety in any way, it can just like, it can be a lot harder to feel like comfortable speaking out, I guess. I don't know. I've always been like quite a performative person, I feel like, and I was a very performative kid. So like I loved reading out loud and speaking out loud as a kid just because I had a voice that was loud. I was at the DMV today and the acoustics were so bad that I swear to God I said what to this woman about 4 times. Oh, I hate that. Anima, hello, welcome in. Yeah, it's so hard when there's like the sound is bouncing off stuff or there's other conversations happening around you and you're like trying to focus on one thing and you just can't. And like I hate asking people to repeat themselves. It's like, it feels so embarrassing, even though it's like in the grand scheme of things, it's no big deal and we're all human and like none of us can hear anybody. In the moment, I'm like, I'm gonna die. Or I have to like catch myself as an adult because there are times where it's so inappropriate, but I will be that person where if like someone's asking a question and they're maybe a little shy or they're a little quiet, I'll repeat the question for them louder because I project. I got a loud voice, but I have to catch myself because some people don't want that and don't need that, and it's not my job. It's one of those things where I'm like, I need to know when to step back and stop like being the teacher all the time. Manny, hello. I also love this yellow. I also love, it's got these cool like buttons on the sleeves. It feels like something they would have sold at Aeropostale or American Eagle when I was in middle school, and I never shopped there. So like, it's my redemption. How are you doing, Manny? I was a loud kid until 5th or 6th grade, then I have a massive anxiety. Aww. Dude, yeah, anxiety, it fucks the youth up. I love the buttons. Muska tries and chews on them though, but what's a guy gonna do? Yeah, I feel like 7th grade was my middle school anxiety phase. Also like perfectly aligns with like when I became chronically anime obsessed online. It's like same time. I'm doing pretty good. I'm sleepy, but we're live awake, we're alert, enthusiastic. I'm gonna start mushing all my words together. Gonna make some new words, everyone. And my little rascal. My little rapscallion. I have this thing where I'm always being told I was too loud at home, but I'm too quiet everywhere else. That's the other thing as well, is like, it's all about people's perspectives, right? Like for example, I kind of had the opposite where at home, I was, oh my god, why do you have my chewed charger, Syfy? That makes me feel so bad. All of my chargers are like so chewed up from him, and Syfy ended up with one of them. I feel so bad. I hope it still works okay. What I was saying is, growing up in my house, my parents always referred to me as like so outgoing. Like I was the outgoing one in the family. And then I like talked to some people later and they were like, oh yeah, you were like such an introvert. Like you were so quiet in school. And I was like, who am I really? Everyone has like such different perspectives, right? Yeah, it's a fully functioning chart. Okay, good. It does have character and probably a little DNA. You could make a little clone. Yeah, it's his artistic. He's a designer. He's an artist. Artisanal. I have to hide all my chargers from Jonesy. My bedroom charger is Charger Haven. I have to every night, or every morning when I wake up and unplug my phone. I have to tuck the end of the charger into my like nightstand drawer so he can't get it. Or else, like if it's just left out, it'll be like, oh, don't mind me. Cats, man, I love him, but he is so silly. I love that you can just like barely see his little whiskers on the camera. He's so sleepy. He had to work so hard today, biting my hands. So many little scratchies from him. I really need to clip his nails. Yeah, bon appetit. All right, well, should probably play the game. And I'm like, do I want to? I do. I want to finish this game, so I think I should play it. He's just a silly little... Oh my god, look at that man. Definition of silly little guy. Oh, he's so handsome. He's so... I want to squish his all. Imagine worse than dogs since cats can jump. They really can. Yeah, he loves jumping on me specifically though. Like if I'm cooking, he'll just like jump onto my back and dig his claws into me, and I'm like, I'm gonna have a heart attack one day. Muska's gonna do that to me. I'm gonna have a heart attack and I'm gonna die. And that's how I will go. If I was a cat, I'd chew on my phone or two. He does fuss when getting a pedicure. I always try and just do them when he's asleep, but it's just like the timing has not lined up lately. So he hates it. He hates it. He used to be better at it, but I loved it. I was over at your apartment and he kept sitting under the couch poking his head out. I know. He's like a really goofy cat. He like wants to be around people, but he also is like, I don't know. So yeah, when Mickey was over, Mickey and Syfy were over, he literally was laying fully under the couch just with his head and his paws poking out, like watching what was going on. He's so goofy. He's so sweet though. Like, I don't know what I did to him to make him act that way, but he is pretty adorable. He's just, you know, he's a little insecure sometimes, but he wants to be part of the group, but or like, I've had other friends over spending the night and he'll lay nearby. Like, he doesn't want people patting him. He'll lay nearby. But I will say he like snuggled between Syfy and I on the bed and it was really cute. Just slept between us. I was like, oh, good boy. He's really a cuddly guy when he wants to be. When he wants is the key word. Most of the time, he's big, independent man who don't need no mom. Oh, where's that? Okay. Just a little cutie, Let's play a game. Do you want to play a game? I watched Brutal Moose play all of the Saw games. So fun fact, I thought the Saw game was gonna be like, I'm sorry I turned it off, Berselli. The irony of you sending that. Is this Dragon Force? Oh my god, wait, is that the song that's in, what's the game called? Guitar Hero? Saw games. I thought the Saw game was going to be like a game that came out after the first Saw movie. No, it came out for the PlayStation 3. And the main character in it has bare feet. And he walks around with bare feet the entire time. And they wanted to make sure that you knew this man's feet were bare when you heard him walking. And it went like this sound of footsteps. Oh man, I messed up with stuff on the scene. Give me just a second, everybody, as we put that away. Put that away, and then we gotta put me over the chat. Why? You guys are getting in my space here. Oh my god, I thought I cleaned this all up, and I did not. Yeah, it was kind of the worst. In terms of just like the audio, that's video game chapter. I'm putting the wrong thing in the wrong places. I'm making a mess. I'm so glad you all can't see what I'm doing though, because you'd be like, Mary. Callie, thank you for the bits. Could you all hear the alert? I couldn't. But I tested them earlier and it did work. That's so annoying. Callie, thank you so much for the bits. I have new alerts also, which is exciting, and they all have new sounds. I'm so frustrated that I can't hear them. That's so weird. Little harp twill, yeah. Well, oh well. I'm just gonna cry. Callie, thank you for the bets. I did kind of simplify a lot of my alerts sounds. Yeah, oh, I can put the 15 clams back. I feel like it is quite an iconic feature of my stream. It's kind of quiet. Oh, maybe that's it. No, it's okay. No, it's not okay, Callie. I'm gonna turn up my alerts for me. Oh, you know what? I did make the alerts super quiet, so that might be it. You know, I did like make them silent, and actually it's negative sound, so it makes everything quieter around it. Am I starting over from the start of this chapter? I saved. Where am I? I don't think this is starting over. It's our playing. Yeah, you got them doubled up. Okay, so we're playing as this guy. I took him out of his wedding outfit. Maybe a bad choice. It was kind of fun to pretend to be getting married all the time. But I think we're now looking for our assistant who was kind of mothering us, but also like definitely has a hardcore crush on us. And she went missing, so we're looking for her. I think that's where we're at. New looking notes have been dropped here. I recognize the handwriting. It's Kazuya's. So Kazuya was our old assistant who went missing at the same place that our new assistant has gone missing. The police are gonna investigate this guy and they're like, yeah, your assistants keep going missing. Okay. Arrested. Was he left at the altar because he was kidnapped? No. No. He was just in on his wedding day. If someone is lost and they don't have a crush on me, then they can stay. I'm all that matters. Okay. I don't know where I am or how I got here. The last thing I remember is calling him on the phone. He used to call me on my cell phone. Maybe if you could have stopped me, I wouldn't have ended up here. So yeah, our old assistant called us and was like, I'm getting married. And then he died. The ceremony will start soon. This is the end. You know what they say about marriage. Am I right, boys? The old ball and chain. Literally killing me. She's a ghost and I'm being haunted. Help. And when will my ghost wife come marry me? ISO. Ghost wife. Where am I going right now? What am I doing? The big questions to ask. Okay, wait, can I check? So yeah, this definitely is mid-chapter. Okay, so we are looking for Rui. Oh no, the hard thing about me pausing at mid-chapter is I don't know where I've been or where I'm going. Ghost waifu in the afterlife, anima, a poet. Oh, that wasn't the camera. That wasn't the camera. I really confidently pressed the wrong buttons twice. Oh. It vibrated. No? Oh? Whoa? Heard a thing. What is it trying to make me... What are you trying to make me see? Oh, I bet it's something in the drawers. That doesn't match up with... Oh, man. Oh, man, this game again. Aw, field trip with the frizz. Aw, man. What do you want me to look at? Is it... Oh, my God, it's right there. My struggle. Dr. Oso's records. The name Kunihiko Asa is on the spine. This must have been left by Dr. Asa, inventor of the camera obscura. We cut off photography here. As photography is still so expensive, it's common to dress the deceased up for post-mortem photographs. Upon seeing these I can't do this voice. Upon seeing these pictures, I decided to make a camera. Post-mortem photographs are more simple mementos. They capture death and the soul in a way that I can't. I devoted myself completely to making a camera that could capture what we can't see. As soon as I had a working prototype, I began taking post-mortem photographs. I traveled the country taking photographs of dead bodies. People were thankful to have the subject's spirits preserved. The people in Tamai, Ayukawa, in Katesi near Mount Ikami were particularly elated. They said that they were like the pillars. But this is still not the camera I was after. It only captures visible light. I have to capture what the eye cannot the portion composed of shadows. If I do, perhaps I can prove the existence of an invisible world, but it's just called turning up the exposure. So weird, I was just thinking of the Magic School Bus today. We all live in a simulation, and all of us are watching Magic School Bus. And I'm the Frizz. This way. This way. I'm glad that the ghost at least shows me like half the time where I'm supposed to go. It is helpful. The paper divider. A partition screen divides the hallway. Rope hangs from the ceiling, decorated with several red cloths. Perhaps it's some sort of ward. More like award for me being very cool. Ba, 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 ba. It's important for me to keep my self-confidence. Oh God, really pushed up. Because life is... Oh, the door's closing by themselves. Very inconvenient. Who's doing that? What ghost is... Oh. That's Kazuya. I think there's a ramen place called Kazuya Ramen. I'm pretty sure it's also really good. Oh, Callie, we should get ramen sometime. Speaking of ramen. Old text was left on the floor. Grooms are brought in from other places. The groom makes his choice from illustrated votives. The wedding celebrant calls upon the chosen immortal flower, and the two are brought together. The immortal flower are waiting for someone to join them in their caskets. Okay, so there are like the girls in the caskets, and they get married to someone who just like goes in the caskets with them. The girls aren't dead when they're in the caskets, but they're dead as soon as they leave the casket. I think that's the lore. Oh, yes, Manny. Oh, good. What is your favorite type? I am a tonkatsu ramen. Like, super rich broth. Oh, so good. So good. All they can do is wait for a partner. They cannot choose. That is the immortal flower's final wish. I love the noodles. They're so good. Talismans hang from the walls and ceiling. Amidst the images of couples getting married, red cloths are tied to ropes stretching across. Dude, Saifi, you know my fucking order. That is what I get every time. Tonkatsu with an extra egg. I love those eggs. Ugh. Enshrined on the altar, lit with red candles, is a small box, behind which is an image of a couple getting married. Countless more wedding images adorn the walls and ceiling, but they're now all somewhat dirty and appear quite old. I want... when I get married. Best egg for best girl. They do it for us. I love tonkatsu. It's so good. It's so good. I'm like, imagine a life without it. I can't. I can't. I want like every... Oh my god, Mickey. True romance. But I want like, if I get married, when I get married, every portrait, I want wedding photos. I want like... an illustration, like, I'm gonna go all out. I want all the pictures. I want all the celebration. Everyone's gonna remember that I did it. I got married. Joke's on all of you. I think, oh wait, that's where I came from. No! No! The door closing behind me. It's cruel. It's sad. It's unfaithful. My skin is itching, but I'm not gonna itch it. Oh no! Oh my gosh, Shifey, I forgot. Are they under my table? I should put them somewhere. I'll try and bring them for Hunger Games, if I can remember them. I should put them in my purse. Oh.
No, stop. I can't do it.
Oh my god, he's so nervous for our wedding day. I'm in the corner. I don't want to get married. Whoa. Now I go and I print all these beautiful photos for Saifi of her beautiful friends. And she leaves them at my house. No. I feel like I've done that exact same thing to, oh god, to friends. Is they'll be like, oh, I made you this great gift. And I'm like, cool. I'll just leave it here for safekeeping. Oh. He's getting kind of close. He's getting kind of close. Oh. Where are you? Why are you the doll? Me. Oh, he's leaving. He's like, I'm done actually. Oh. On second thought, I have another thing I'd like to say. Milady? I feel like I need to get close enough to him for him to attack me. Oh, and I timed it wrong. I'm really bad at timing them attacking me correctly. I get a little nervous. I get a little afraid, and then I do it too soon. You'd think after, like, I don't know, like 15 hours of me streaming this game, it feels like maybe it's less than that. 7 million hours of me streaming this game, I would have it down. I wonder, I always mean to look. I should look at again what my, like, most streamed category is. I'm pretty sure it's Animal Crossing probably still. It would have to be Animal Crossing or Minecraft. I don't think there's any game I've played, like, that much since. Or at least streamed that much of. Because those were everything. Yeah, this is actually the longest game on Earth. Sometimes it feels like it. Can't lie. Watching this man slowly die takes hours. Trying to find all the little notebooks on the floor? Decades. But yeah, I'm pretty sure mine is Animal Crossing still. Which I'm always like, I should play more Animal Crossing, but maybe once I grow tired of Fashion Dreamer in the mornings, I can do Animal Crossing in the mornings again. I am so struggling to pick up this stupid notebook on the ground. I'm just trying to read some lore. Uh-oh. On Bride Hut, I found an old document. I can make out the words, Guest de marriage. The bride chooses... Can I read? The bride chosen has an audience with her groom. If the man can look on the black water with unwavering resolve, the ghost marriage is successful. All he's gotta do is look at me? Put me in the box. Put me. If it fails, he shall be placed in a separate reliquary. The bride will be returned to her casket alone to wait anew for another selection. Oh no. Oh wait, so if he fails, he just gets put in a box on his own. Like, he's dying either way. It's just like, are you dying alone or are you dying with a wife? I'd rather die with a wife. Yeah, I feel like there's a better option. Is that everything? Is the door? Yeah. I wonder what the most streamed, like, other than just chatting, what the most streamed category is on Twitch. Minecraft? Fortnite? Oh, my like, it's gotta be one of those style of games. There's probably stats on that somewhere. I'll have to dig into it later, do some future research. Oh, Jackbox! Oh, so true. I used to do Jackbox streams. When I first started streaming, Jackbox was like the way to get the numbers. Just saying. Because there were always people that would be like purposefully looking for small streamers playing Jackbox so they could be weird. So yeah, I feel like a big reason why I was able to get affiliate back in the day was Jackbox. That's my streamer lore. Jackbox streams, and then eventually I had enough friends to just be in my streams. These kimonos, very pretty. Am I stuck? Get out? Oh. Without friends to play Jackbox. You know what? I've been there. I've done that. Let me slowly grab my herbal medicine. Speaking of herbal medicine, before I realized that I was sick on Friday, I perhaps partook in the devil's lettuce, and then, honest to God, thought I was gonna have to go to the hospital. And, like, I'm fine. I want to clarify that I am very fine, and, like, everything is fine. But me being high combined with me having, like, terrible stomach issues, I was, like, feverish. I was having cold sweats. I was like, am I gonna have to go to the hospital? Because I felt so out of it, and I had to remind myself, I was like, you are high right now. That is the only reason why this feels this weird. But yeah, not doing that anymore. not doing that. I'm so scared I can't stop shaking. I have to go. I chose her, so we have to die together. She's been waiting for so long. Wait, that's kind of sad. Yeah, you know, sometimes we just get to have a Friday night fear moment. But then we're fine. And we're fine. Got way too stoned at a party when I had super stuffed up nose once and I thought I was gonna suffocate. I feel like you just become so much more aware of any bodily issues you have, and you're like, this is actually gonna kill me. Oh my god, wait, this is like a wedding ceremony setup. Dude, I've been to a Japanese wedding. I was in a Japanese wedding ceremony. Oh my god, really? This guy. Ugh, old army over there. But yeah, you drink sake for it, and I was a child who did not know what sake was, and it was alarming. It's like, what the fuck is this liquid? An old text left at the seat of honor in the banquet hall. I can make out bridegroom. The bridegroom's soul, after the ghost marriage, is bound with the bride and placed with her in the casket so that the pillar can remain strong. The vote at the wedding is finished, and the groom's soulless body is interred in the Forbidden Valley. The souls of men driven mad by the ghost marriage are enshrined in unmarked graves in the Forbidden Valley. What are we gonna do with all these souls of men driven mad? The corpse is placed in a reliquary alone and interred in the depths of the womb cavern. Oh, good. Oh, good. They put all the crazy men in the wombs. The only sake I've been like, oh, this is so good, is I got a yuzu sake once, and that was like really nice. These ladies. Yeah, otherwise, it's just not quite my thing. It just feels like the equivalent of like, I don't know, having vodka by itself. What? Leave me alone. Milady, please. Oh, I've taken 100 fatal frame shots. Some may say I'm a gamer, but oh my god, yes, get next to each other. Yes, be friends. Yeah, my dad always gets sake when we get sushi, but he's big on the, like, it being warm, which is another thing that I never get too into, but I think it's mostly because I get heartburn so easily that the thought of drinking, like, warm alcohol is just like, oh my god, I'm gonna die. Like, I'm gonna get such bad heartburn that it's gonna be my end. My nose is itching. Oh, milady. Oh, you're right there. I wonder if the ghosts in the first game also are very booby. I'm gonna die, actually, in the game, not in real life. Pour this water on me. Yeah, I can't warm alcohol. My mom loves hot toddies, and yeah, that also. I'm just like, I've got it's the water. I think the water is fucking me up. I need to use my. Fuck! Stop, milady! Please stop attacking me. Use my purifying embers. Oh yeah, whiskey. No. 2 female ghosts who I'm getting married? Dude, okay, that would be the dream, but I don't think it's the reality. Put Baileys in hot chocolate and it's too sweet and hurt my throat. No. I don't think I've ever had a Baileys in hot chocolate. The only situation I've personally had Baileys in is when you do like the drop shot of Baileys and Guinness. It's like Baileys and something else in Guinness or something. Maybe it's just Baileys and Guinness. And you have to drink it super fast because the milk in Baileys like curdles. It's good though. Oh my god, it's good. It tastes like chocolate milk. But no, I do think they are 2 females. I just don't think, oh my god. Them attacking me. Can I just reload this section? Maybe I'll just die. Because this is just going real bad. And I don't want to end up using up everything on what should frankly be like a pretty simple fight. Oh, my health regenerated. What? My health regenerated and she died. Did I do that? Oh, it's time for dinner, everybody. Oh god, she's coming closer. Oh god. Oh god! Oh my god, it's not connected with my controller. Okay, well, I'm getting my restart that I wanted either way, apparently. Oh, I'm still alive. I'm still alive. I didn't think I was. I thought I was dead. Getting a little flustered there. Getting a little flustered. Okay. We're reloading. Ugh. Wait a minute, am I right? That took me 5 minutes. It took me 5 minutes to die? No wonder this game's taking me so long. I lose so slowly. Beep boop 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 beep boop beep boop. Okay, they're gonna be behind me. What's that? Oh. Gonna be in front of me? What's that? Oh, I have to leave? What twiggles the ghost? Oh, there we go. Where are my ladies at? Let's switch ammo. Let's try this one. Hey, Gwills. Hello, Gamer Gwills. Oh, please, 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 yeah! Shout out to me who still hasn't learned what all the different ammo types do in this game, because reading is really hard and time-consuming. And these are scary girls. Me interacting with any woman ever. She's so scary. Oh my god. Oh my god. Why do the ghosts have such, like, jiggly boobs? Lady! Oh. Ah. It's apparently, like, one of the traits of this guy that he gets, like, really nervous around women, too. So, like, he's just having a hard time in this moment. Interacting with her. So scary. Oh, heal. Let me use my herbs. I had a giant bowl of kale yesterday, and I was really like, yes, this actually will fix everything. I'm not feeling good. Oh, but I had my giant bowl of kale, so I'm actually fine. Like, I'm gonna be fine. I had one giant bowl of kale once in my life. I'm healthy. It's hard because my thing is right now that I've only been focusing on, like, dinners, and I haven't been getting salad stuff. So I feel like I haven't ate, like, any leafy greens. And, yeah, I feel like long term. Oh boy. Oh boy. You're just real close, aren't you? And I'm real bad at dodging. It's so simple too, though. So he's just pressing A. Fun fact, guys. So, you know how I was saying that I teach people stuff? I think maybe I just need to pretend all of my streams are me teaching people stuff. And then I'll be better at games, because the best way to learn something is to teach it. So, hi everybody. Welcome to my TED Talk. It's called Photographing the Dead. And today we're going to talk about how to take a good photo of the dead, like maybe ghost wife of your old assistant. So the main focus is the face. Of course, we want to get that in focus, and then we want to get really dynamic shots. So that's when they're doing the lunge towards you. Perfect moment. Good job, everybody. You have now passed my ghost hunting photo taking TED Talk. I'm getting heartburn. Speak of the devil. Okay, that was fun. Turns out all I need to do is just talk more. You know what'll really help me do this thing I'm having a hard time with? Talking more. Alright. Let's find our ex-assistant. Woo! Maybe find me a wife as well. Or maybe find my assistant that wants to be my wife. Ooh, this is so pretty. Ugh. I wish I lived there. Old lady. The elderly. Pattern on her pants looks like wood. Was she old? That's how I feel some days.
To have come. My dear Master Asso, you are most welcome. Now then, shall we go to see your beloved bride-to-be?
We had married everybody.
She is waiting for you. This way, please.
Master Asso. I think his last name is Asso? Maybe. Or because there's also a Dr. Asso, but I don't actually... They might be related then, actually. Master Asshole. Look at his suspenders. He's such a hip kid. Oh my god. Dude, though, like, middle school me would have been simpin'.
This
Would have married that man. Adjust the glasses. He's gonna lock us in. Doctor Who now? Doctor Who? I'm not talking. I don't know anything. I can't even, like, make a joke about Doctor Who. I know so little about it. Sneaky peek. Oh my god, is it our assistant or is it someone else? Could be our assistant. She's so pretty. Oh my god, my wife is so pretty. Oh, she is, but she definitely does not look alive. Hey, Rui, you're alive. No, you're not, Rui. You're... Oh, shit. That was all like a dream? I fucking hate a dream.
Can you walk?
Oh my god.
Yes.
Oh my
Waiting for you.
god. I'm waiting for you so long. Sorry, Rui, you're fine. So this game is... I'm just... You know what? I hate a dream sequence. Except that one game that was all a dream sequence that I really liked. You know what I hate? Everything but the one thing I don't hate. Can I, like, talk to you? Can we, like, talk about what just happened? Like, do you want to be my wife? What's going on? We gotta communicate about this. It's gonna make our work relationship really complicated otherwise if you, like, become a ghost bride.
Red, don't look at that picture. The woman,
She's a ghost. Red. I was trying to think of how, like, Scoopy would say that. What? Ready? Go look at that photo. The bookshelf. Okay. We already saw this. Oh, we can go in this door. My inability to make a sentence. It can be a hard life to live. I'm gonna really quickly check. Shoot, my wife ended up being a ghost. That wouldn't change anything. Might make some things easier. You could, like, share most things in life. Though, if you were a ghost and your ghost partner, like, didn't buy you a seat on the plane because they were... Oh, okay, wait, excuse me. If you were a ghost, but your non-ghost partner didn't buy you a seat on, like, a plane or something, like, would you be mad? Or would you be like, yeah, I get it, because I'm a ghost, and I can just, like, sit on your seat with you. Mist is starting to fill the house, the veiled house might... Wait, so I can't leave the front... That problem at the improv show. Oh no. A ghost? I hope ghosts can't do improv. I feel like that'd be taking a lot of jobs away from living people. Oh my god, imagine a world where ghosts were like, we deserve work. That's reasonable to be like, yeah, if you save money on this, that just means you spend more money on me somewhere else. Oh, ma'am. M'lady. God. Oh, God. God. Hey, Rui, don't die. I don't know if you can take damage. Oh, boy, I sure can. Oh, forgot how to form a sentence. Yes. Oh, no. Oh, that'd be so hard at an improv. See, that's exactly why I can't do improv. I feel like when I'm on the spot, I'm like... Like, streaming's fine, because streaming is just saying whatever pops into my brain for 2 hours plus. But improv, I feel like you only got, you know, a couple shots to make it happen. You gotta be funny in a condensed period of time. I'm more of a funny over, like, years of knowing me. Like, my humor is, like, you have to know everything I've ever done in my life, and then you'll be like, yeah, that was a funny joke, Mary, based off of your life experiences that I'm aware of. With the added context of how I know who you are as a person. It's funny. You're scaring me. You're so close to my face. Get off of me! Agatha Christie murder mystery. Oh, that's so fun. Probably. I mean, Perselli, you've known me for like 10 days, so probably like 300 years more. And I will live that long. I don't know about you, considering it's your birthday, you know, time's a chicken. Yeah, I'm a sustained humor. I always, like, if I was a brave soul, I think I would have joined improv in college, but unfortunately, I was not very brave. In fact, my main goal when I went to university was just like, I'm gonna be so normal. I'm gonna be so normal. I'm gonna be the most normal person ever. And then I got invited to one party, and I was like, I'm gonna actually have a heart attack, and not go. And then I did not go to any parties in college, because I was too busy being so normal. Oh, Rui's on the floor. No, not my wife. Ghost wife, get away from my non-ghost wife. Yeah, thank you, Chris. It really is. It is about listening. I feel like that's a great way to phrase that. You have to hear the conversation that is happening. Speaking of something I brought up like an hour ago, so I watched Bruno Moose play all of the Saw game, and throughout the entire time he played it, which was like 3 streams, he would sing the Saw theme all the time, but just like make up whatever, you know, words that went along with it. So I have had sa-sa-sa, sa-sa-sa stuck in my head for a very long time. I go about my day going sa-sa-sa, sa-sa-sa. I'm barefoot. I'm Jigsaw. Sa-sa-sa. I need to die already. Like, I'm so done with fighting in this game. I get that I'm getting near the end of the game, and that's just what's gonna happen. Should we invite Mary to this party? No, she's being married. I'm too busy being normal. I saw you. You saw me. Our chopped up family. I got so offended when people made fun of Barney when I was younger. I was like, how dare these people make fun of such a law-abiding citizen as is Barney. Can I leave now? How do I get out? Is there a ghost to tell me how to get out? Am I wet? What got me wet? Oh, the water ghost, probably. She do it. Ladies do be doing that. Yeah, I can do that, Brucelli. I can write apologies really well too, so if anybody's looking for an apology song, let me know. Okay, so I need to go that way. Yeah, why would they bring chaos to the structure in my life that is Barney? Got me wet. Every night at dinner time, I made my family sing the I Love You song before dinner. How do I get there? How do I get there? That's where I need to be. I was thinking about Miranda when I suggested that. I was watching someone play her apology song on Guitar Hero. Oh my god, people are so creative. It's so creative. Mostly good riddance. I, like, can't stand her. I hate to be that person, but I never liked her, so her, like, I don't know, being outed as being a shitty person, I'm like, yeah, I don't know, it was something about her, the caricature that she had that always felt so weird to me growing up. But I know plenty of people I have loved have also turned out to be shitty people. So that's not, you know, I can't be totally like, I'm so great and I have the best taste and I always know when people are bad, because like I watched JonTron aggressively for years and that was like my humor and personality was based off of that for a very long time. So exactly. Somewhere a little Mary holding her family hostage just like Barney made me so laughing. Every night before dinner. Like, we gotta say grace. I love you. You love me. Yeah, I wasn't a fan of her humor. I mean, but there's a lot of YouTubers around that time that I could say that about, that I just like did not mesh super well with their humor. And yeah, just because someone is funny doesn't mean they're a good person. For example, me. I've killed so many ghosts. Barney did go hard. Barney, you know? Can I, like, leave through the broken door? I feel like I should get to go through here. Wait, did it say I suppose I can go this way? I don't think I can get out. She creeped me out, so I never watched her. Yeah, I didn't like the overlined lipstick thing. I didn't like the speaking with an accent thing. I feel like part of it as well is just because I grew up with people, like my sister had a hardcore speech impediment growing up and my dad has like a bit of a lisp. So there's just something about seeing people, it feels like, have that be the basis of their humor that feels weird, right? And you know, I hate to be the person who's like, oh, you can't make fun of anything ever, but it's like when it's something that you obviously don't have an issue with or don't experience, and then that's like part of what you're basing your humor around. I don't know, like I do funny voices, I'm one to talk, but it's easy to take things personally. Oh my god. Everything is flawed. Nothing is funny. But yeah, I think there are better ways of being funny. Good Mythical Morning is so good. Yeah. Oh no, Berselli. Yeah, I hope not. I haven't like consistently watched Good Mythical Morning, but I have enjoyed everything I've seen of it. Like, they're just, it seems like fun dudes to watch. I like their vibes, so I am hopeful that they will continue to be good lads in the grand scheme of things. Even Jam, okay, I appreciate that. I can appreciate someone who left the church making light of their experiences of leaving the church. See, that's something to make fun of, the church. Everybody's just gotta have religion humor. I feel like Mormonism, that's an easy target. Like the fact that they won't drink coffee but have like substantial soda store setups. Like, I feel like that is fascinating. When I was 20, I would watch every episode they came out with and would be bummed out when they'd go on a break. Oh my god, first of all, that's so fun. It's so fun having, I don't know, something like that to look forward to and enjoy. Let me focus on it. Focus on it. Focus on it. Watching them at night. It's not called Good Mythical Night, but hey, I want to say, if it brings you joy, if it makes you happy, that's when you should watch it. When it bring joy, make happy. I'm sorry, is this ghost just arms in a wall? Pretty big Mormon population. One of my roommates in college, her family was Mormon but left the church, and she'd have like missionaries come to our apartment that like knew who she was. Is very, I don't know, very strange. Like I side-eye Mormonism very heavily. And it's hard because, of course, like, I feel like a lot of people are just, like, born into that culture, right? So it's like, I'm not trying to blame people that are, like, you know, born into something. And, you know, there are various reasons why people might feel like they can't leave a situation like that. But it's fucking weird. It's all weird. I went to Mormon summer camp one year and had missionaries at my door pretty often take me to church. That's wild. LDS is way more organized than most other religions. No, they literally do, I'm pretty sure, like, keep full databases of, like, members and past members and stuff like that. It's uncomfortable at times. Is this the people? I feel like these are the people it wanted me to take pictures of. Maybe not. Exactly, yeah. It's hard to leave something if that's all that you know. Which is why so many religions thrive, not letting people know anything else. Went to Mormon church for a year, and when I converted to being Methodist, I had to call like 6 lines to get my name out of the registry. Oh, that's so freaky. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't know. Like, I went to a Baptist church for youth group growing up, and I thought that was a great time. Like, I had a super fun time. They were really friendly with me. I straight up, one of the most embarrassing things of my life in retrospect, which I was fine with at the time. I try and remind myself that there's some things that embarrass me now, but I'm like, I didn't care at the time, so I'm not going to care now. I straight up told my youth group I was atheist. I was like, yeah, I come to youth group because it's fun, but I do not believe in God. And they were like, why are you here? But I just liked going to youth group. Like, we gotta hang out, we gotta play games. We volunteered at the, like, food pantry. I thought it was great. The Mormons targeted my brother and kept showing up at his house. That's freaky. Mary is literally... Because I went through, like, a lot of phases with religion growing up, and I think part of it... Dude, Dear God, It's Me, Margaret was an impactful book for me growing up. And it's so funny because that book is about a girl, like, coming to terms with her family and having, like, a Jewish half and a Catholic, I think, half of her family. And I never really experienced that, but I don't know. I really wanted to be religious growing up. Like, I had my mom give her all of her old, like, Bible stories, books and stuff, and yeah, I think, like, there's an appeal in the idea of a higher power. So, especially as a kid, And oh my god, my like best friends growing up were really religious. That's the other aspect of it, is I had some very close friends growing up that were like Seventh-day Adventist or something. They were homeschooled, they were vegan, and like they were the sort of family where they couldn't read the Chronicles of Narnia because there was a talking animal in it. Because like the lion talked. And also it was, you know, like the talking lion represents either Jesus or God, one or the other, I don't remember. But yeah, they were like hardcore. So I think there's a part of me that was like, oh my god, one of my closest friends is like this and believes this, so like it's gotta be real. But then my family didn't go to church or anything growing up. Got spanked for watching, oh my god. Yeah, I don't like that stuff. Yeah, exactly. It's having community, which is the thing that like is why like I get why church exists. I get why religion exists, and like I'm not inherently against people going to church in any way, because yeah, having that community I feel like is so important. And like there's a term for it called third spaces now, where like you have home, you have work, and then there's the third space, which is supposed to be like the social gathering space. And in a lot of communities now, we don't have third spaces in the same way that we used to. Like that would be like a community center or like a YMCA or your church. Like that would be a place where people would meet together and you'd meet your neighbors. And yeah, we don't have that in the same way anymore. And I do think there's like a bit of a sense of loss with that, of like, I don't know, I see a lot of value in having community where you live. And I love online, like that's part of why I love Twitch and stuff, because I feel like this kind of fulfills that in a way. But yeah, and Chris, I like that, the idea of like finding church in like Twitch and in like improv and those other groups. I grew up Catholic and had a hardcore atheist phase, but now I recognize the ethical niche it. Yes. Yeah, I think it is such a nuanced subject. It's one of those things where I try and I'm for religion in the community and the safety it provides people, and like safety in terms of like emotional safety, right? But yeah, then I'm against it in all the ways of abuse that it's caused. My mom never went to church, but instead shipped my brother and I off to Mormonite church and hated every minute of it. Oh no. Probably made us go so she'd have a few hours alone on Sundays. Oh my god. Honestly, like, I don't blame her. I don't know. I feel like parenting is hard, but I don't think that's the way to get free time, you know? It was over the moment I saw that photograph. I'm done for. The moment I fixed my eyes on that lonely face, I bound myself to her. I know that if I change my mind, I'm dead. I've been chosen to be her groom. I have to go now. She's been waiting for so long. She's waiting just ahead, but not for me. She's waiting for another. For me, I am Catholic, but I don't go to church because my relationship with God is my own. Not a social person, so I don't really participate in the community and stuff. Yeah, I super get that as well. I think so many people's, like, the belief is such a personal thing, right? And it's all about your personal connection. And I think at times, even though, like, I wouldn't consider myself, I don't know if I just already said that I consider myself atheist, which would be ironic, but I feel like I lean more agnostic at this point in my life, just because I do feel like there is such a strong comfort in the idea of a higher power, like in a very similar way to when I was younger. So yeah, I feel like I completely understand that, and the structures that we have in place for that, I feel like, you know, are Catholicism, or like, you know, other forms. So yeah, I feel like that makes complete sense. I used to go to church regularly, but stopped being religious the moment I learned Santa Claus and the Easter Bunny weren't real. My brain immediately went, oh, and the Tooth Fairy isn't real too, and there's no, oh no. Yeah, I think religion can be a really good thing. And I think there are definitely like abuses that have come from it. But yeah. Oh, Muska's food bowl just went off. That terrified me. I was like, God. It's like, how dare you? No. Yeah, I think it's complicated, but what comes down is if it brings you safety and security and joy in the world. Man, yeah, he's like dripping. Okay, I'm going the wrong way, I feel like. Piggy dripping. Am I going the wrong way? Yes. No? Yep. I don't know where I'm going. I don't know why. Piggy dipping. Religious people tend to have better health outcomes because either prayer works as advertised or placebo effect it provides is helpful. I mean, yeah, and I think there are a lot of other aspects to that. Because I think as well, like, when I think of aspects of my life that are things that are, like, out of my control, right? There are so many things that happen in life that are uncontrollable and are just what happens, and you kind of just gotta, like, accept it. I think it is nice at times to have a feeling of, like, not being alone in that. And then as well of, like, having others who are kind of where you're at. I think something our generation struggles with, and probably younger people as well, but I feel like millennials especially, is like a sense of isolation communally. I think that there are a lot of people that, like, don't necessarily have that community. They don't necessarily have that, just even that feeling of knowing that other people are, like, feeling the same way as them. Cause, like, and you get some of that from the internet, but it is still different, like, actually communicating it, right? So, I don't know. I don't know. I don't have a degree in this. Oh my god, he's like, Ray, why the fuck you running off? You got a crush on me or something? Yeah, Lufers, I feel the exact same way. As long as it's, like, uplifting. That's good. Sitting next to each other. Is she gonna fall asleep? Hongshu me. Is he gonna fall asleep? No. He's sleepy. Oh, thank god. They kind of do, though, Lufrizra. Thank you, Manny. Thank you. Well, sometimes it's nice to have the degree, right? As, I don't know. I feel like there are so many more perspectives on things in life that I just don't know yet. All I know is environmental education. Okay. Ren found Rui in a reliquary in the Veiled House, only to be pulled in himself. He awoke in an unfamiliar building. An old woman dressed in white led Ren to a room where Rui was waiting dressed as a bride. This seemed to be the room in which weddings between the living and the dead are held. Rui suddenly changed into a fearsome bride. Wearing black, thin in a flash, they were back in the folklorist's home. There they encountered Ren's friend Kazuyu, whose own wedding to a ghost went horribly wrong. The Veiled House vanished into the mist with Kazuya still inside. Oh, with Kazuya, so that's the person we don't care about. The bad guy. Rank A. I'm so good at this game. Playing on easy. I'm so good at this game. Okay, I think we have 2 more parts and then the ending. No, 11, 12, 13. We have 3 more parts. I'm so good at counting, guys. Miu's mother, Miku, Hatsune Miku, is on Mount Ikami. Convinced of this, Miu takes the camera obscura from Yuri's room while she sleeps. Fuck you, Miu. Stealing? In this economy? I really want to buy Miu an outfit, but now that I know that I'm supposed to use the points for other stuff. Oh my god, look at them in the water. I wonder if they'll be in love forever and kiss and get married as ghosts. What do you see out there, bud? See something? Can I come up? In your bed? He's like, Mom's touching my flower. Oh, he just scratched me. He really does not like it when I touch his flower bed. He has such strong feelings. Having brought Yuri back from the Lake of the Departed, Miu stays a while at the antique shop. Convinced her mother, Miku Hatsune, is somewhere on Mount Ikami, Miu knows the only way to find her is to follow her shadow. To do so, she needs to get the help of Yuri's camera obscura. I believe it's 13 chapters and then like an ending chapter. It might be an epilogue. It might be 14 total. I'm kind of unclear. I saw Mother's trace disappear in the cemetery. Maybe I'll be able to find something if I examine it using the camera obscura. I wonder if I can borrow it one more time. This reminds me, one day in high school, some of the Christian kids were bullying one of the Mormon kids and saying stuff like, "You're going to hell because Mormons added to the Bible. You can't do that." So I stepped in and said, "You do realize the New Testament was added to the Torah, right?" And these kids were so dumb, they said, "See, Vercelli isn't Christian." No. Oh boy. See, like, oh my god, that's the hard thing. I have such mixed feelings on, like, kids being really pushed into religion because, wow, when it's stuff like that, like, there's a lot of nuance to the Bible and its translations and, like, the various books that they obviously were not picking up on. And then using to, like, harass someone else. Like, ugh. Ugh. I don't like it. The camera should be in Yuri's room. Let's go steal something. Man, I want IKEA meatballs very bad right now. I just give you all my food craving updates of the hour, like by the minute. Hey, buddy. Don't eat that. Oh my god. Immediately finds the hair tie on the desk, which I immediately launched to God knows where. Where did that go? No, Muska on the desk. Muska, step back away from the stream deck. No one gets hurt. Oh no, I'm holding you. Oh no. Brings the question, if the kids weren't religious, would they still bully? Oh, touche. Touche, probably. Still made with horse meat, are they? I don't know. Who am I to judge? I'll eat any meat. I've got the banger quotes today on stream. Why am I wet? I'll eat any meat. Just one after another. Oh shit, she's just sleeping and I'm coming in? God, I love IKEA food. Can I not pick it up? Especially Mummy. Oh, hey-o. The camera obscura at my disposal. I'll find Mother for sure. I think nothing sounds weirder than referring to your mom as Mother. I think that sounds like evil child. Do any of you call your mom Mother? Mother. Like, it sounds so evil. They used to be with the horse meat over here, but it was banned, so they changed it. Interesting. I don't know if I've ever had horse meat. Lurking in the dark, biding my time to make meat jokes. Would you say wait, biting your tongue and biding your time? Literally couldn't remember the quote. I think a lot of Mormon kids who are targeted would have been targeted no matter what. Yeah. If you're different in any way, people love to point that out. Is this from when my mother went missing? Why would Yuri have this? Disappeared searching for her missing brother. Oh my god. So her mom went missing, or went searching for her uncle. Client is the daughter's guardian. Search abandoned. Attempt shadow reading several times, but traces were too weak to follow. Suspect subject is alive, but a newer or stronger token is required. What if she's the token? Mother? Yeah, right? Spoiled kid vibes. Mother.
Using the camera obscura makes me feel closer to the other side.
Down through to the other side. A notebook had
one too, but all that's left of it now is the case.
Oh, so her family used to also be like the shadow readers. Okay.
Is that why my mother was spirited away? Because she used a camera obscura?
Maybe that's the reason you shouldn't. When did I realize I could see things that others could not? When did I realize I could hear the voices of dead people? They tell me things. They whisper to me. The same thing over and over. I have to cover my ears so that I don't accidentally listen. If I listen to them, I'll know. And I'll know. And if I know, I'll accept it. Many, many voices, all talking to me. It doesn't make any sense. If only I could stop them from whispering to me. I'm so sorry. Mother reminds you of Draco Malfoy. Father, my father will hear about this. Alright, time to go to the mountain, everybody. Put on your hiking boots. Oh. I don't know when Muska got off his bed. But I think he's about to jump on my desk again, so everybody emotionally prepare for the stream earthquake that will cause. When he, inevitably... Oh, he's jumped on my computer. Okay, if I disappear... Oh my god. Woman who was hanged. If I disappear, it's because he stepped on my power button. I need to get a cover for it ASAP. What are you trying to do? He's, like, shoving his head through my cables. Let me take a picture of this. What a silly guy. Oh, and he stopped it, of course. The second I go to take a picture, he's like, just kidding. Muska would call me mother. I bet. Mother. Mother, you haven't fed me my 3 scoops of kibble. Mother, I'm dying. Mother, it is so hard to be me. I'm so small and delicate and frail. I'm so weak. Why can't she just run down the stairs? Every video game character should be able to slide down the stairs. What the fuck is this man doing? Sir? He's like, he's so second guessing it. He's so determined. Wow. Oh my god. My little brave boy. He wants the hairband, the rubber band that I flinged so bad. No. Oh my god. And then I can't, he won't even let me hold him. Back on his flower. He's about to do the exact same thing over and over again. Oh, and he's got a little sassy tail, man. It's exactly how he feels, Manny. If I was not supposed to eat this thing that is going to clog up my stomach and I'll poop it out later, why would it's so good? Heard you were talking shit. I'm on my way. On my way. Ba-ba-da-ba, right, king? My short, yawning king. Everyone wishes they could call themselves my short, yawning king, but only Muska gets that title. I'm going the wrong way. I think he's so strong. It alarms me how strong of a cat he is. I feel like he bruises me when he, like, tries to escape my grasp. Which maybe we're both too strong, you know? Look at those teacups. Oh, Muska's on the desk. You can't see it, but I can. What are you trying to do? What are you doing? You know, I think Muska's at like a solid 215 right now. I don't think you can see his little head on the desk. Yeah, he's just like, where did she hide that rubber band? But if I knew, this would be so much easier for both of us, because then I would hide it better from you. I can pick you up again. Let me pick you up. Oh, you had to hang out with me. No, it's so hard to be a little guy. Huh? Where does your mom hide all the tasty things? She just hides them all away. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna finish this game one of these years. Do I have to work tomorrow? Yes, the answer is yes. I do have to work tomorrow. Do I have to go into work tomorrow is a different question, though. I don't want to, but I feel like I probably do. You pick up this film that they've restocked the film in this room probably like 700 times, I feel like, at this point. I thought I was picking something. dramatically turns around. I wish I remember what I could bench. I actually don't know if I ever did bench presses. I must have a few times, but I don't know if I would have recorded the numbers. I used to do a lot of like weight machines, so I'd like keep track of how many reps and stuff I would do, and it will, mate. Oh, Berselli. Dude, I would get my computer taken out of my room because I had a computer in my room, so basically the same thing, because by the time I had a computer in my room, that was the reading I did. Oh my god, I had my, I had my DSI taken away from me because I got in trouble. And fun fact, oh, there was a point where I got all internet access taken from me. That's how I learned I could get a web browser on the Wii. That's how I learned I could get a web browser on my DS. And so I had the Wii taken away from me. I had my DS taken away from me. And my mom lost my DS for years. She hid it so well from me that it took us years to find it again. I don't even remember what I got in trouble for. I must have not been doing my homework, because I hated doing my homework. So, it's probably that. I was probably waking up early watching anime, and my mom was like, I gotta train this out of her. It's over 9,000. It's stuff like that I'm always curious if kids know. Like, do kids today know over 9,000? Probably, because I feel like TikTok has had a bit of a, like, YouTube poop vibe resurgence. Oh, he's dying. What was the other one? Leroy Jenkins. Leroy Jenkins was, like, very funny to me as a kid. And I remember at summer camp, like, it being a joke. But I'm like, do kids know Leroy Jenkins or Jenkins, whatever it is? Like, I don't know. I don't know if kids these days know their World of Warcraft references. I started a lot of fantasy books, played a lot of CD games, and watched a lot of kids shows. One time I got grounded, so I couldn't play any video games. I was sitting home bored, so I went for a walk. I came home after a short 5-hour walk, and my mom was crying because she thought I was kidnapped. Oh my god. My attention span cut in. I would have been so bored. That was my problem. If my mom was like, go outside and play. If I didn't have someone to play with, I would just be like, I'm too bored for this. Really? Oh my god, Mickey, that's terrible. I hate parents that, like, I don't know, go through kids' phones and stuff like that. And diaries? Ugh. Bad parenting. Bad parenting. Not good. Respect your children's privacy. So many parents don't understand that they need to, like, respect their children's privacy. I'm like, come on. You've made a human here. Let them have human emotions that they process independently, you know? I feel like my parents gave me so much freedom because my parents never took away anything from me or snooped through your stuff. Yeah. I mean, that's the ideal. That should be, like, the baseline, I feel like. And it's unfortunate that other parents don't achieve that. I don't know. I also feel like it was hard for my mom just because, like, I had undiagnosed ADHD and a learning disability, and she just didn't know what to do with me. She was like, I do not understand how my child's brain works. Other people didn't understand how my brain worked either, to be fair. So, yeah, I think, like, it comes down to, like, that, and then does not, I don't know. I feel like there are such, mixed ways of handling parenting, and I think when a lot of parents get overwhelmed, they just resort to what their parents did to them, even if it's not, like, you know, what makes sense, really, or is good. Definitely times like that with my mom, where I'm like, I know my mom meant well in the grand scheme of things, but she definitely made decisions and did things that she did because her parents did them to her, and she thought that was how parenting was supposed to be. Hitting your kids when they do something wrong is not what you're supposed to do, fun fact. I'm so anti-spanking. Man, we've just covered so much topic ground in this stream. Pretty sure I have ADHD and potentially autism too, but my brother was the ADHD wild child who could be tamed, so any of my issues were swept under the rug because I wasn't as bad as him. I feel like that's so common. Especially all, like, the women's ADHD not presenting in the same way as men's. Like, no one, like, my mom was so shocked when I was like, yeah, I'm getting tested for ADHD. My therapist recommended it. Because her brother was the same thing. Her brother, my uncle, was, like, super ADHD, wild child, can't be contained. And, like, that was her perception of what ADHD would be. So anything outside of that, like, yeah, they're like, oh, I can't think of that. I could understand a parent wanting to snoop some to make sure their kid's being safe, but I feel like if you do that as a parent, you should also be doing a good job of getting away with the snooping. Yeah, exactly, Bristly. Yeah, it's like... Also, yeah, I feel like in a general sense, again, the ideal would be that they don't need to read a diary to have, like, good communication with their kid and to know what's going on. But also, yeah, if your child is processing emotions privately in a diary, you gotta keep that shit to yourself if you read it. Because, yeah, diaries are not meant to be read by anyone else. A lesson I have painfully learned. Accidentally. Yeah. Would read a text where I said she sucks and get mad at- Oh, I hate that. I hate that. I get parents want to keep their kids safe, so they should keep an eye on stuff, but at the same time, they should do it in a way that won't make the kid feel like shit. Yeah. Yeah, you need to be, like, enough of their life that, like, they're someone that, or you're someone that they can go to, and, they feel supported and all of that, but also that, like, you aren't the only thing in their life, and you are all kind of, like, still humans, and... I don't want to say, like, fully independent, but yeah. Yeah, it's all about the balance. If I ever suspected I'd be getting my phone taken away, I would delete all messages. Oh, man. That'd be so stressful. Like, that's just such a stressful environment to grow up with. I feel like you'd never get to feel, like, settled. Because, at least I would. I feel like I'd constantly be like, I'm under supervision. Do I have to go in here? No. Do I have to go in there later? That's terrifying. Just crawl in this hole. Okay, I'm supposed to go up. Where'd he go? He's back in his bed. I'm bad at being aware of where Muska goes. He just is a little enigma that, does what he wishes. Oh, was I supposed to use the camera on the door this whole time, probably? Oh no, I'm supposed to go that way. Then, oh, wait, I knew that. I already saw this. Ah, the brain moves so fast when you're talking about childhood parenting. Go back to the Mormon conversation. A plus to having 8 other siblings is your mom can't helicopter parent all of you. Did you have 8 siblings, Berselli? That is a lot. How many brothers and sisters? My dad had 3 brothers, and that's always just been, like, the way too much in my mind. Actually, it's wild, though. My dad had 3 brothers, and then one of his brothers had, like, 4 sons as well. A lot of sons. That's a lot of boys in one house. That's a lot of food. How do you feed a Mormon family? Can't comprehend. Not me. Oh, okay. Okay. I was gonna be like, damn. That's a lot. I would argue some parents still do that, but I only have 1 older sibling, so I can't comment on that. No, like, for sure. I mean, Mickey and my friends growing up had big... Oh, a lot of... Yeah, had big families growing up. Yeah, I can't... Man, I can't imagine having that many kids. I mean, to be fair, I can't imagine having any kids right now. I'm in this thing I like to call the kidless portion of my life, excluding Muska, of course, my son, who I love dearly. But even in my, like, imaginary scenarios of having kids, like, even when I was young, I never wanted to have, like, that many kids. It's just a lot of people to take care of. That's a lot of food to make. That's a lot of upset stomachs. Dude, imagine if you got the flu. Like, everyone would get the flu. And there's no way in hell that I would have a house that was, like, equipped with enough bathrooms to handle that many people. I'm really making up a scenario here. I'm really going ham. But there's no way I'd have enough bathrooms to handle that many people having the flu. So I'm not having that many kids. I wouldn't ever, if I were to have kids, I feel like two is the perfect amount. The only reason I would have more than 2 is if I had 1 kid and then I had twins. That would be fine. Like, kind of too many also, but like, handleable. Only kids I want are cats. Yeah, I want more cats. I think my whole thing is, because I love kids, if I find the right person in life that I would want to have a family with and, like, they want to have kids, then yeah. But if I don't, that's okay kind of situation. Or if, like, if I find a person I want to spend the rest of my life with, but they don't want to have kids, I feel like that's also fine. It's definitely not like it's not a make or break on my future. And I've always also kind of liked the idea of adopting, but I feel like there are so many ethical concerns with how adoption works in the US that I feel very, like, I guess I'm, like, uneducated at this point on it, which is the main thing, but definitely would have to be very educated. I feel like fostering, which also, again, there are a lot of ethical concerns that come with that, but I would think I would enjoy fostering if I was in a position where that would, like, be economically viable, kind of. Just don't want to be pregnant. Yes, yeah. Yeah, I think the pregnancy thing historically really scared me, except one of my friends just went through birth, and it was a pretty good experience for her, so I was like, okay, maybe I could handle it if they can. I mean, that doesn't necessarily mean it would. I've heard many a horror story, but can't be supercelling, changing diapers, or feeding a baby. I mean, yeah, kids are expensive. That's the other thing, is I would have to be, like, rich to feel confident about having kids. Like, school is expensive, raising kids is expensive. Like, if I have a kid, I want to make sure that they can go to college if they want. But yeah, like, affording that. Dude, no, her baby was big. He was 8 pounds. Big boy. There's a scrap of paper on the ground. Did my mother leave this? I was abandoned. 4 years ago, MIKU came into my life, but now I have to leave her. I don't have long left. I can feel that the end is close. Everyone dies alone, but I don't want to be alone. I've learned of a thing called ghost marriage. Oh my god. I was a large baby. When I was younger, I wanted kids, but now I just want to have dogs. If I do find someone and get pregnant, I would go through with it, though. Just let nature take it. Yeah. Yeah, I could see that sort of situation for myself as well. Again, it would, like, if it's the right person. I've been with a lot of people that it would have been, like, the wrong person, but that's all that growth is all about, is learning that. 22 inches long and 7-something pounds. I was 7 pounds. I was 7 pounds, 7 ounces. And I was born on the 7th, 7 days early. Guess what my favorite number is? It's like my favorite factoid. It's like, oh, I love numbers. Oh shit, it's this thing. No! Super large, but I feel like I was long for a baby. I don't know what the average is. Over 8 pounds. Berselli, the largest baby on Earth alert. Wow. Yeah, I don't know. Babies are huge. Chunky. Larg. Yeah, oh my god. And then I think about, like, cats giving birth to, like, I don't know, like, 5 kittens. Oh, that was in you? Damn. Respect. Only respect to my cats out there giving birth to multiple beings at once. I think all the time about if Muska misses his mom. Like, Do you ever just sometimes make yourself cry because you're like, oh, what if my pet misses their siblings? Oh my gosh, Chris, thinking of that, one of the like groups of people I was quite close friends with in middle school was a quadtuplet, like a group of 4 of them, which can't imagine having that many humans in your body. I can't imagine having one, let alone more than one.
Let me out.
God.
Please.
Please. Me at work every day. Let me go home. I just want to go home. I'm really sleepy, tired, hungry. I really need toast. I gotta buy bread, but I keep putting it off. And I keep going, I could bake bread, but I can't. Fun fact, because I still haven't fixed my oven. And by I mean I still haven't asked the other people to fix my oven. So I can't bake bread. Life, very hard. Oh, this guy. This man. Here's the last thing. Where is it? Can't believe. It's only 6:30. I'm so tired. My evil scheming of going to bed so early might be screwing me over. You know what sounds really good though? Let me keep talking about food. Lox. Bagel with cream cheese and a smoky salmon. No, Berselli, it is hard to be you. I feel like there's a good joke I could make right now, but you know, I feel like it's only been in the last like couple of years of my life that I have been comfortable making any sort of like sexual jokes whatsoever. So I'm still warming up to some of this. Literally feel like I befriended Syfy and then my brain was like, okay, you can make D's nuts jokes now. You're allowed to. Yeah, speaking of childhood stuff, some of that, it's just like, if I dare say these words, I will incinerate. I will die. I'm burning at the cross. My family wasn't even that religious, so I don't know why burning at the cross is what I go for, but Syfy's a great influence on me. Oh, wait, this is the room where we could like peek. Monster ad energy coming. Monster energy ad incoming? Is it ad time? I don't like that I can peek there, but nothing changes. Should I do an ad break? Should I get a snack, maybe? What could I snack? Thing is... I'm not getting a thing. Clicking on stuff. Nobody look at me. Nobody touch me. Dude, I have a headache. I'm fine. I'll drink water. Does this thing move? Yes, maybe. I love the purifying embers. I love watching where the ghost goes. I want to eat 700 pieces of popcorn. Oh my god, I'm gonna do that at the movie theater watching The Hunger Games. I want to get popcorn and put M&Ms in it. Are the ghosts gonna come back? Ugh. God, I'm gonna do this, and then the ghosts are gonna be like, hey, I'm here. That's the peeking spot. That's the spot I go to peek at the photo. For how hard it seems like these doors are to open, they sure do close on their own really easily. Oh, mother. Room with a mirror, just like in the photo. The shadow disappeared from the picture. Speaking of doors opening. Okay. You gonna lead the way on that one, Ghost? Ghost divorces? No. Swear to God, if the game becomes about ghost divorces, but the bride continues to wait for a groom. Oh. What? So the marriage ends, the groom is still waiting. What does it? What does it mean? What does it mean? The ghost goes after men, even after they do accept them and get married. They just keep waiting. I guess. I don't get it. I don't, like, I feel like I have read every piece of lore I have received in this game. Am I absorbing that information? I guess not, because I feel like I don't quite comprehend how this ghost marriage system works. I'm gonna have to talk to some ghost marriage lawyers. I don't know if what's happening here is ethical. My divorce lawyer, you'll be hearing from them. In the ghost divorce, I'm taking the ghost kids. No! Did I get them? Maybe. Yeah. Ghost alimony. You can have the ghost boat, but the ghost house is mine. I hope my ghost husband is rich. Or wife. I hope my ghost wife is rich. Milady. I honestly... Part of why I was enamored with the idea of going to law school was to get... to find a rich wife. Gonna hang out outside the law school and get me a rich wife. It's a pro technique. And I was like, then she can be the lawyer. But okay. The thing is, I wanted to go into law, but not like well-paying law. I had so many people that were like, oh, like you're gonna make big money. And I was like, no, that's actually not the plan. The plan is not to make money necessarily. I want to do like environmental law. I want to do, what was immigration law. Like, I'm not here to profit. Yeah, exactly. I'll just hang out near, I think, does Utah have a law school? They might. Hello, future lawyers. Dude, I think I might have already brought this up on stream, but my old roommate, goes to Yale Law. She's not planning on actually becoming a lawyer, I think, though. Check that. Like, my ghost husband. Next time on My Ghost Husband, Mary is done with Ghostband, which Husghost. Will this cross the line into the afterlife find out next week. Where am I going? Oh, this is the other side of the Gadian, of the divider. Man, you know what this game needs? More dark lumen hallways. Oh, it's this place. Oh, it's that lady. Came here before, but we were a different person. And it was a dream. What does it mean? What does it mean? Is that a journal? Nope. Nope, no lore. No lore. I'm not gonna pick it up. That's fine. I didn't want it. I don't want to pick it up. I'm out of milk right now, so I've been using hot chocolate powder instead of milk in my coffee. Great time. I'm probably consuming too much sugar. Are we getting married? A wedding. Yeah, it's like a mocha. Oh, I think she's in the box. Ooh, all of my joints cracking. Dude, what if her mom is the spooky ghost bride lady? Be crazy. What if Hatsune Miku is the ghost bride?
The person you are seeking, they have taken part in a ghost marriage. You should rejoice, young lady. You should fear nothing, child. For you, as a Shadowborn, you too must fulfill your duty and become a sacred pillar.
You're gonna go to a box of water where you won't die, but you'll relive your death over and over again. It'll be so great. Oh my god. Get off me. Holy shit. Girl. Ooh. Personal space, milady. Okay, I have a feeling I'll have to actually use my little things in the corner that I don't know how to use. So I'm just gonna like randomly press buttons and see if that fits me anyway. This game definitely is one that, like, if you were to, you could totally play with, like, a lot of skill and you know what's going on. Yeah, exactly. Exactly the first one. I was like, I actually, like, I don't think this is a super ethical wedding situation. I have some kind of concerns about everybody involved. I don't think my mom, like, really wanted this. Are your feet on fire? This lady's feet are on fire. She's sliding around too. Oh, she moves so quick. She's so speedy. She's zooming around. She's like on a pair of ice skates. Oh my god. It's the least amount. I don't know what it does though. I feel like the boss fights have been fine. Like, I feel like the boss fights have been easier than the other fights. The ghost marriage allows pillars to persist longer. Maidens who become pillars must be bound to someone. Sad though it may be, no maiden can endure the pain they suffer within the reliquary on their own. We brought many men to wed, Ose, but they all had a change of heart. The joinings failed. I feel she might be waiting for Master Aso to come back to her. Yeah, it really feels like it. But even if he does come, there is no guarantee that she'll be the one he chooses. They may have made a promise, but we know that outsiders have fickle hearts. It's true. As an outsider, I can say for sure, my heart, it's fickle. Let me look at this. Is that my mom? So I think she's gonna die as soon as she comes out of the box. Here I am, once again, wandering around the forest, can't deny it. Black oil aliens, ew. X-Files is gross sometimes, like good, but gross. But ladies like, yes, come, let me put you in a box. Yeah, yeah.
I don't have much time left.
I don't get what her thing
If
was.
only I could go back to then. If things could just be as they were.
Is it because she didn't marry the
last wish.
parent of her kids, or? I'm stiff and sore.
Mother. You. Forgive me.
No. No.
No!
I won't let you do it.
Dude,
Come back.
the lore is I think that they are supposed to die after being in the reliquies. Oh, well. Dude, the boob physics. I can't.
Too late for me.
It just makes the game so unserious.
Let's go. Together. Come home with me, please.
I know, it's weird because it looks like they literally just made her taller as a way to represent that she's older, even though MIKU should also be the same, like, she should be like, oh my god, physics. She should be fully grown height, so, silly, oh my god. I hate to be a hater of some physics in a game. I'm never one to hate on a free moving boob, but like, it's just too much. Why won't, is there not a way to go? Oh, okay. The open thing wasn't appearing. Oh, of course. Oh, Mom, get out of the way. I got ghosts to take pictures of. Actually, I feel like her mom should know what I'm doing. Yeah, it's a free range boob. I like my tits out on the range. Okay. Normal things to say. I'm so sleepy. Oh my god, I want to finish this chapter and then I might hop off because I'm just like zonked emotionally. Physically. Ghostly. Thank god that pushed them back. Oh, I need a heal. Really, thank god. I am slowly dying. Wouldn't it be so sad that I free my mother and then die in front of her of ghosts? That would be a sad tale for the ages. It's really nice when they're like walking together. Don't fight. God, stop glancing into my soul! It's not free real estate. My controller's unplugged. I kicked too aggressively. How do I take a photo on my having a bad time. I'm having a bad time. I'm running, I'm moving, I'm jamming, I'm gliding. Oh my gosh. I need to not string my controller underneath my feet where I can so easily accidentally kick it. Leave my mom alone! Oh my god. I just got her out of the box. She's brand new to me. Oh, did I get it? I got it. I got it. I got it. Yes. Okay. Dead. Done. Done, dead, done. Good riddance. I've had the time of my life and I owe it all to you. I've had time of my life. No, I never felt this way before. No, I haven't. It's the truth. And I owe it all to you. We're on a cruise, everybody. Pretend you're on a cruise with me. I've had time of my life. Never felt. Cruises sound so fun in my mind, and then I think a little harder about it. And it's this guy again. Ugh, he's annoying. All of these guys are annoying. Oh, there are 2 ghosts in here? Nobody told me that. How dare they? Honestly, come into my space. Where's this one? There we go. You just gotta be patient. Something I am terrible at and do not practice actively in my life. Did our mom disappear? No, she's still there. That's good. Terrible to lose her. Very heavily on what I'm doing, and also stop attacking my mom. Rude. Where do I go? Where do I go? How do I get out? I don't remember. I think this way? I don't remember what way it came from. Yeah, they're carrying the boxes that they put the people in. The people boxes. This way. People hauling cubes. Here's the marriage room where I'm going to get married or have my marriage portrait. This is where we leave. This is where we get out. Come on, Mom. Let's go. You're following me. This path earlier was also blocked, I'm pretty sure. So, oh, we're going to the antique store? Is it gonna let me fast travel? I do. Aww. Yeah, her mom looks like a child. The women, they're ageless. I feel like it's literally that, like, you're young or you're decrepitly old, and there's no in between. Youthful, dying any second now. Miu finally found Miku on Mount Hikami, where she had entered a ghost marriage in the House of Joining. Miku explained that her desperate wish to be reunited with her beloved, pleading for Miu's forgiveness. Oh, okay. Miu led her mother away from the mountain and back to the antique shop. Miu and Miku lay side by side and quickly fell into a deep sleep. I hope we get to do the camera minigame again. Not really, that was a lie. I'm here to lie. Okay. I have 2 hypothetically full chapters and then the ending, so I'm gonna hold that off. I think it's her father. That's what I would assume. We will do that on Thursday, because, dude, I am so tired tonight. So we are gonna finish the game, hopefully, next Tuesday. And then I'll probably put a poll up in the Discord for what we should play next. So on the off chance any of you are not in the Discord, join it. But yeah, I am so tired. I'm hoping, again, to be on in the morning for some morning time, But we'll see if I wake up for it. That's the challenge. Morning stream, have to wake up, have to be awake. So I will talk to y'all tomorrow or later this week on Thursday when we finish this game. I hope that you all are having a great rest of your day. Have a good night. Sweet dreams.